As you make yourself comfortable and begin to relax, wherever you're listening right now, whether you're sitting back in a favorite chair or just letting your body settle, you might find it easy to imagine you're gazing through a window just after dawn. Sometimes the mornings arrive with quiet surprises, gentle light filtering in, painting familiar things with new possibility. And as you notice the unique feeling of this moment, it might be interesting how easily your mind can drift inwards, right alongside the way that early light effortlessly brightens all that it touches. And all you need to do right now is to be comfortable, knowing this is simply a time for gentle reflection and change. That gentle window light becomes softer still, inviting you to notice little details. The shadow of a tree outside, the way sunlight seems to settle patiently on the windowsill. It's as though you can breathe in that light, feeling it move through you, gently clearing away the shadows of yesterday. And maybe you notice the more attention you give to these quiet qualities, the more your thoughts can begin to slow down, turning from the busy patterns of the day to the more peaceful rhythm of the morning. The outside world might just soften a little, and the quiet inside deepens, almost like watching dust motes float in a stream of light, gently settling, floating lower with every breath. And some people find it curious how a single stream of morning light can change the feeling of an entire room. And I remember a story of a gardener who tended roses that never quite bloomed. Each spring, the same careful hands, the same soil and the same quiet hope. And it wasn't until she shifted her routine to meet the sun's earliest rays, adjusting just a little, that the blossoms arrived quietly, naturally, without force. And maybe in the same way, your thoughts can orient themselves towards those subtle, encouraging shifts, where simply expecting the best outcome is like choosing to open a window, letting in the day as it wants to arrive. And it can be interesting to wonder, what if the habit of expecting a little more brightness, a little more good, isn't just wishful? Some people think expecting the best sets you up for disappointment. But isn't it also curious how the mind can create pathways to outcomes it recognizes and invites in? When we prepare for success, you'll notice opportunities appearing where none seem to exist. And many people have discovered that small changes in belief can transform the daily rhythm, much like the way a deep breath can lift your energy or a gentle smile can soften a whole afternoon. And sometimes waiting for proof before you allow yourself to expect the best is like keeping the curtains drawn, waiting for the sun before you open the window. Allowing yourself to anticipate positive things without force or expectation creates a gentle readiness, a kind of internal sunlight. There's a simplicity to it. You don't have to force yourself to be positive all the time. Just notice when you can open a little more to hope and let in that warm day ahead. And there's some part of you, perhaps a deeper part, that already knows how to recognize those windows of possibility, to invite new hope. And in that gentle expectation, create room for healthy, inspired action. And so, as that morning light continues to fill your inner room, you can sense it touching the hidden corners, gently dissolving what no longer serves you, and highlighting potential in familiar places, spaces perhaps overlooked in the rush of old routines. And you have the freedom to let old doubts drift away, almost unnoticed. This new readiness and motivation settles in, much like the gardener greeting the dawn with an open heart, ready to be surprised. You can plant seeds of optimistic expectation, not because you must, but because it somehow feels right to welcome the day in this way. And if old habits nudge at your mind, gently reminding you how things used to be, you may simply remember that both light and growth follow their own timing. And sometimes the best things begin by expecting the best before you see it at all. And now, as you notice your breath again, begin to sense the room around you, perhaps the sounds in the distance or the gentle pressure of your body on the chair. Let your awareness move gradually outwards. With every inhale, perhaps you feel a little more present, bringing this new expectation and calm alertness with you. Start to notice your fingers and toes. Stretch your body comfortably, letting the energy return to every part of your body. As you become more awake, you can open your eyes when you're ready, carrying with you the gentle knowing that new possibilities are already beginning to grow. And as you move through the rest of your day, you may discover a natural tendency to expect the best, even in the simplest of moments. You can notice inspiration in small things and let optimistic expectation gently shape your outlook. Each time you greet a new challenge, a part of you will remember you can welcome the day with readiness and hope. And now that's a lovely shift to celebrate, and you're always invited to return for more gentle renewal whenever it's needed. If you're finding this helpful, you might enjoy exploring more with me. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.